Okay, we're waiting for the video to load. Let's see. Let's try 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's see. Yes, here we are. This is Sasha Sabbath of entrepreneursoulcoach.com, and we are in our tip series, Radical Soul Expansion and Success 30-Day Tip Series. And today is day number 22, entitled Psychic Distancing for Productivity and Inner Peace. Psychic Distancing for Productivity and Inner Peace. So, where we've been so far in this tip series has been to build a foundation for you of self-empowerment, starting to really assess what it is that you need to do to understand yourself better and take care of yourself better. All based on a foundation of self-love and determination and desire to bring forth your gifts, your contribution, your worth, your value into your world. During these very challenging times, there is a platform of great darkness and great light that are working themselves through our consciousness right now. And so everything that I can do to help you understand how to further activate your light is what I'm here for and what this tip series is all about. My vision for all of us, you, me, everyone really, is for you to find the place inside of you where your spiritual power is located, not the ego power only. I mean, ego power is necessary. We're here on the earth plane. We do need a healthy ego, but I'm talking about the power that comes from you being in touch with your God source, your intuition, those aspects of your higher realms that guide you to being creative, courageous, contributing, and also having a sense of knowing of the truth. And that is my focus, my commitment, my desire for you is for you to go on this journey of you really knowing how to access your power for your profession, for your personal life, for your relationships, for your health, and for the creative longings that you have, things that you want to bring out into the world. That's what I'm here for. So in this tip series, I have focused on giving you tools for you to start knowing how to build your energy field, your energetic environment, your home, so that you have maximum support to do what you want to do, as well as when you're going out into the world, what you can start do to sensitize your ability to read energy, to read people, to read motives, to read what is going to support your life and what could be a contradiction to the life that you want to lead. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of where we've been. In the past, you can find the replays in this Facebook group, Light Leader Power for Success and Mission Impact. And that set of collection of replays are in Unit 14. If you're not on Facebook and you are looking at this particular, or if you're not in the Facebook group and you're looking at these videos, you can also get them in my playlist on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of where we've been so that you're able to get a feel for, I'm building up the context, the environment, the cauldron, the container, for you to understand the criteria and the variables that I'm focusing on so that you can have a broad brushstroke, if you will, of tools and focuses to build you in being the person you want to be so that you can have the life that you want. So we started off with day number 1, which was an introduction and purpose of the series. Day 2 was programming your energy field so that you could start bringing to you like a magnetic pull the people, places, and circumstances to help you move towards your goals, your breakthroughs, the things that you want to own, the things that you want to accomplish. Day 3 was grounding and releasing unwanted energies. Day 4 was a review. Day 5 was a Q&A. Day 6 was disconnecting from the toxic collective conscious. So you can get an idea just from that title what that was about. And the purpose of it is to clear you so that you are receptive, responsive, and aware of what's going on around you, but you're not pulled into it. You're not dragged down into it. You can still hold your place of power and truth, be aware of what's going on, and move forward in the way that you want to without tainting or diluting your energy. The next day was day 7, which was get unstuck and into action. I had some energy techniques in there for an heightened and enhanced energy flow for you. So that would be a good one for you to look into if you want to get a little more in motion. If you feel that you're kind of sluggish, holding yourself back, that would be a great tip to listen to. Excuse me. There's all this cat hair flying around and it landed right there. All right. So the next one is day 8, and that was an energy field protection tool that speaks by itself. Just check it out and you'll see what I'm talking about there. Day number 8, day number 9 was grounding and clearing the room that you're in, the building that you're in, the environment that you're in. Could also be even if you're driving in your car and you want to bring in greater safety and greater clearer energy, even right there on the roadway. Number 10 day was intuition and energy healing acceleration technique. Intuition and energy healing acceleration technique to manifest what you want. So the whole point of it, sorry about that. The whole point of it is for you to keep looking for where you're headed. And when you run into snafus, blocks, hurdles, these techniques are there to help you regroup and move forward. That one specifically is a technique to heighten your ability to manifest what you want. Day number, let's see what we've got here. Next day was day 12, which was integrating with a Q&A session. And a few people asked me some questions, and I helped them see how to use and customize some of these tips for their particular life. And that's the value of being in the Light Leader group, is that you get a chance to ask me questions, and I can respond right there in the group. Day 13 was claim, design, and program your ideal day. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Then we moved on to day 16. We skipped a couple of days, took a breather, let the dust settle, give you a chance to just see which tips you gravitated to that really fit for you. Day 16 was claim, design, program your soul-aligned ideal week. Then we moved to day 17, which was soul-aligned perception and interpretation. And these next two tips I'm going to tell you about had to do with starting to build some inner freedom through your thinking and through your ability to assess and to use your deductive reasoning, to use your intuition. And so this one, soul-aligned perception and interpretation, was day 17. Day 18 was building on that. Inner freedom, possible spiritual growth by changing your perception and interpretation. Then we moved into day 19. And here, though, the next two tips that I'm going to tell you about are to help you process and own and love yourself and then rise up when you are dealing with shadow and harsh energies, emotions that are hurting you, emotions that are shaking you. So day number 19 was grace-filled recovery from despair. Day 20 was rising up from betrayal and malintent. And the reason that I bring these kinds of topics in is that life right now is not all rosy colored glasses. I mean, give me a break. Look what's going on. And so we need help in owning these emotions and processing them, having the courage to keep moving forward, and the clarity and the sense of purpose and destiny and right, the birthright to have what you want. So that was for day 20. Day 21 was, now we're starting to, we have our toolkit. We see how to best take care of ourselves. Now let's go out and do stuff. Let's go out and make things happen. Help the economy keep going. Bring our businesses out there. Go forward and have the strength and the creative genius to see how to pivot and to bring what is needed in the world out through your channel of uniqueness and value, tips, talents, gifts, skills, and life experience. So day 21 was moving forward in the face of adversity and challenges. So now we come to our day 22, which is psychic for greater performance and inner peace. I'm not sure what I said before as a title because I'm channeling at the moment, but basically the purpose of this tip is to help you go into high performance and for you to have inner peace at the same time. Again, never am I saying, that's little angel, never am I saying to ignore what's going on around you. Excuse me a second. What you will always hear me say is to recognize what is going on around you and then use your tools to maximize and optimize who you are in the matter and keep going in the direction that your heart wants you to go, that is part of your soul purpose path. Okay, now, this particular topic of psychic distancing has to do with building on the technique that you learned in day number 3, which was grounding and clearing out unwanted energies, as well as a few other tips that teach you how, like with the disconnecting from the toxic consciousness. The areas of focus for this tip is for you to really start practicing, noticing what is your particular personal space of emotions, thoughts, attitudes, desires, passions. And when you feel that you are absorbing other people's projections, or you're in some kind of an altercation, or there's a disagreement of ideas, and you feel the hits against your energy field, if you are a sensitive, if you are an empath, and if you're not particularly that open, it could be that your belief systems and your approach to life are being challenged in a situation, which is normal. I mean, heck, we live in planet Earth. We have all kinds of people with all kinds of purposes going about life in all kinds of ways to have all kinds of impacts. So it's normal. The question is, what are you going to do so that you can have your own ability to distance from the impact, from the velocity, from the intensity of what might be happening? So examples is, I read the news because I want to stay updated on what are the germane topics that are happening in our society, in my country right now, the United States. And then I do whatever self-correcting I need to do in my energy field. If I get triggered, if I get ticked off, if I get worried, if I get hurt, if I get in some sort of a sorrow, especially all these different regulations that are being removed to protect our food and protect our animals and our wildlife. It's very painful for me to see all of this. And I need to keep going like we all do. And so what I'm suggesting is to use this concept of psychic distancing so that you can be aware and create a protective container for yourself. And so one of the techniques, as I said, is day 3. Another technique, excuse me a second, allergies. Another technique was the one about disconnecting from the toxic consciousness. This technique is something that will help you to create a kind of a archangel realm of protection. And it is called the Archangel Cube. And I learned it from one of my intuition teachers, Sonia Choquette. I have slightly modified it based upon the connection that I have with certain archangels on a conscious level. And so, what I would like you to do, and I'm also going to put a hand up in this chat so that you can have a copy of it. And then go ahead and Google what are the powers. Now, that's a new little kitty. The first one that you saw was Angel. This is Sweet Orion. And all my babies came to me as rescues. They found me. They came up to my front door and they knew that they were finding the right mom. Okay. What I'm suggesting that you do when you look at the handout that I'm going to leave for you is to start researching the powers and the characteristics and the roles that each of these archangels have, and for you to understand what they can do to help protect you, keep your vibration uplifted, in addition to whatever religious deities and great spirits and wonderful forces that are part of your religious path could be added in. And so, as you've heard me say in other tips, I come from a place of a religion free zone. My interest is that you find what is your source of spiritual power, inner peace, and love, so that you can allow the God force to flow through you, so that the best of who you are can be unleashed, so that the best of what you have to offer this world can be shared, and so that the best of who you are can take care of yourself to lead and bring the life that you want into fruition. So here is the cube. So I'd like you to close your eyes for a moment and just take notice of how you feel right now. If you're, zooming around and your mind is going a mile a minute, notice that, because I'm going to call forth this archangel container, this cube, and let's see how it impacts you. Now, if you're driving, please don't do that. But later on, when you get home or you get to a place where you can close your eyes, just for your own interest, notice how this affects you. So here we go. Closing your eyes, taking some deep breaths, and relax. Taking a deep breath in and relax. Taking another deep breath in and relax. All right. So, one more second, one more sip. Here we go. Eyes closed. Notice how you feel. Archangel Michael on my right. Archangel Gabriel on my left. Archangel Uriel in front of me. Archangel Raphael behind me. Archangel Raguel above me. Archangel Sariel below me. Archangel Ramiel beside me. Archangel Metatron all around me. Taking a deep breath in and just feel the energies shift for you. And when you're ready, just open your eyes. Okay, now you might not have noticed anything this time. Excuse me. But if you practice this, and if your intention is to create psychic distancing from, sorry, psychic distancing from an environment that might not feel good to you, or if you are having thoughts and emotions and inner pictures that are dominating your awareness, that are either what you have absorbed from the environment or there's something in your own consciousness that you need to heal. These kinds of exercise, this one in particular, will help you start to soften the grip that those particular thought forms have on you, thoughts, emotions, pictures, inner dialogue. And through repetition, you will be able to begin to bring your energy back to yourself and be able to give yourself the ability to observe more of that which is born of you and that which is coming at you, so to speak, that which is surrounding you in your environment. Okay, so that is tip today. If you have any questions for me about this tip, please just put them in the Facebook group thread here and be sure to tag my name. And if you have used this technique and you really noticed a positive shift, please tell me and let the others enjoy your experience as well by simply writing #win in the thread, and we'll celebrate with you. All right, I'm going to move on to our next. By all means, if you feel that the things I have brought to your attention, you want to go into a deeper dive of healing yourself, of getting clearer about where your path in life really is the strongest, your soul calling. And if you're a business owner or you want to start a business, how it is that you can get started with all your many creative ideas. Or if you have negative beliefs that say, no, you can't, it's not realistic, it's not practical, at least let's talk. And I'm also going to put in this description my survey, which is the soul. Let's see, what is it that I've called it? I'm still in a little spacey from being in my intuitive download zone. It's called Soul Activation and Success Complementary Conversation. Soul Expansion and Success Activation Session. I'm starting to come back into my body more. Soul Expansion and Success Activation Complementary Session. And there is a survey that will give you ideas of things for you to think about and see if this is what you want, if this is what you're ready for. So look for all of that in the description, and I'll see you in the next tip. Sending you my love. Bye for now.